Hi everyone and welcome back to the Brick Bods. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You join me today for another episode in the series where we get control of the Lego that's spread all across the house. Now last week I was really trying to get ready for some visitors to come and they came at the weekend. We had a lovely time, really nice to see some friends, and we spent like most of Saturday tidying. Ian spent quite some time hoovering the upstairs hallways, which I feel could have been done quicker maybe, but he's done a fantastic job, and the joy that it's bringing me just walking in the hallway and seeing literally nothing, like everything is removed from the hallways, there's nothing on the floor, is amazing. And in fact my whole house is kind of singing at the moment because it's just tidier. So the benefit of this is definitely being felt, certainly on my part, not sure on the kids' part. They didn't really want to tidy. But this week we're doing the bedroom. So unlike with the playroom where I showed you the before, I'm not prepared to show you the before because this is my space and I feel guilty about how much mess sometimes creeps into our bedroom. It's late, you put things in the bedroom to sort out later, you never get to it, then they just start piling up. It's not ideal. But I've spent all of this week working in this space and I can show you the after. I'm quite happy to show you the after. So this is my bedroom. This is my purple haven. Lots of different purples. Purple bedspread. Everything's purple. Not all of them match, but that's fine. But the floor is tidy and hoovered. And I've taken all the Lego out, apart from the ones that sit on top of the cupboards. Now, this is the Line Knights castle. I think ultimately Ian is going to be taking some of this castle apart and using in his 5-in-1, 6-in-1 castle mock, whatever it is. But at the moment we didn't have anywhere to put it and it went on here. Ian has actually spruced this up because it was looking a little bit worse for wear. I mean, I will give you a close-up of the dust levels on here. Actually, I don't know if you can tell. Maybe I'm getting away with it, but it's pretty dusty. So I need to get that dusted. I've got a whole variety of random cuddly toys here. Again, I think I need to find a space for those. Over this side, I've been dusting. I'll just move that out of the way. But this is the Hogwarts castle. And again, covered in dust. Can we see the dust? Probably best not to see the dust here. This is probably a good view of the dust. Look at that dust. So again, like, I love waking up and just seeing my Hogwarts castle. Again, Ian has spruced this up because my 5-year-old decided to try and play with it, and she managed to spin it around by herself, which I was quite impressed with, but it wasn't great for it. So that needs dusting, and I'm kind of considering like whether in these spaces I can get something that has drawers, because I obviously need somewhere to put my clothes, but also a display cupboard at the top. It doesn't feel like that's a thing, like drawers and then display. So I'm thinking I might just get another on the wall cupboardy thing. But this is quite a deep set, so you'll see it does overhang somewhat here. I don't know if we can just take the boathouse part off. But I definitely want to minimise the amount of dusting of this set that I'll need to do. I obviously do need to do it first. Like, that's on my to-do list. I have not done it yet. But these are the two bits of Lego, as it were, that are staying in the bedroom. And I think that's fine. The bedroom now looks like a bedroom. Like, there's nothing on the floor. There's no Lego to step on. And we've got this. And the reason I put these sets in here, or specifically this one, because this was a place that I could fit it. But two, if I have surfaces, I put things on them. And so I figured if I put something on them that I don't want to spoil, I mean, you can tell I still have, because there's this box here that's things still to sort, which I'll get to. But it stops me just leaving stuff up there. I think it looks good. I like it there. I wish it collected less dust. So let me show you what I did find in here. So that's actually 20 pieces of Lego there, because quite a lot of them are 2 pieces combined. That's my Bricktastic brick there. We obviously do put that on our mock, But because there's two of us, we always get 2 bricks. So it's not as disrespectful as it looks. I don't know how all of these pieces ended up in the bedroom. Like, some of them are little, but some of them are a lot bigger. I think the kids bring them in, or because the Lego room is right next door, they just get kicked along the corridor. But they've all been removed and added back into the parts collection. And so I'll add that onto the list. 20 more pieces found whilst tidying. Here's the nice tidy hallway that Ian did. Looks amazing. And I'll show you the other side as well. Now this side doesn't look as great because this carpet is a horrible carpet. It literally just shows every speck of dirt that could possibly be on the carpet. Ian's tried his best to get it off, and I bought a new tool to try and fix some of that. I'll show you that tool in a second, but it's fantastic. I definitely recommend getting that. Also, I kind of find like we put towels on banisters, and I feel that makes it look less tidy. But where else do you keep towels? Like, there's no real place in the bathroom to keep them. Plus, the bathroom is downstairs. So, I don't know. Let me know about where you keep your towels. We've got 2 rooms here that are still requiring sorting. So that's the kids' bedroom, and this is the spare room. And so obviously for Brickworld Chicago, we're not going to be here, but someone's going to need to be here, and that's the spare room. So I need to get that one done before then. So we're no longer on road to people visiting. We're on road to Chicago, trying to get the house sorted. And hopefully we'll get it done in time. We've got about 4 weeks left. So fingers crossed. But let me show you that tool and also what we found in this hallway. Okay, so here's the tool that I was just mentioning. It's called like a lint scraper or something. I think it's meant to be used for like pet hair, but I have quite long hair and that does get stuck in the carpets, and the hoovers get it somewhat, but I don't know. I kind of find with the robot hoovers, it tends to push dirt to the side a little bit, and so then you kind of need this to scrape and bring it back into the middle. But you can see it's kind of got like ridges all along, and I bought a pack of 2. Weren't expensive. I'll link them in the description below if you want to get some yourself. And I'm going to give this as a job for the kids to do to earn a bit of pocket money, because they were asking, how can we earn pocket money? And I didn't want to give them jobs that they already do. So this is a new task. I don't want to do it, so they can do it. And it's not sharp or anything. There's no real danger to them doing it. So yeah, it was a win. So this is the pile of stuff that we found in both sides of the hallway. There's 22 items here, and these have all definitely migrated from the girls' room. They are not very good at keeping their Lego off the floor, and they also walk around with no socks on quite a lot, and those probably just stick to the underside of their feet. But they are all now back into the collection. I thought I'd also give an update on the shelves for those of you who weren't on our live stream, so didn't see how we'd set these up. So we managed to find our mini modulars for up in the loft room. We built these 2, and we're obviously going to get the other 2 when they come out. Ian has altered this parrot set because I kind of wanted it to hang down, and so these flowers were behind it or below it before. We're not 100% sure whether we're keeping that. We kind of need the space for the other 2 of the mini Disney builds. I love where the orchids are though. That's my favourite. And then we've got sort of characters up here. So this space here is reserved for the big Wally, which I need to build. I don't know if the lovebirds will stay, but this is how it is looking. Now, this is probably content you didn't think you would see on our channel, but this is actually the thing that I'm most excited about from last weekend's lot of tidying. And that is that I cleared out my fridge. Like, Ian and I are so stubborn, and if there's something in the fridge that's kind of manky, we'll both just ignore it as long as we can, which is not ideal. And I had like liners on all of the shelves. In my head, it was like, if I spilt something, I could just take the liner out to clean it. But you can just take the shelves out, and it made the shelves so much darker. So now every time I open my fridge, it's kind of full of light and everything is organised. Like, I have labels on the shelves and things. And Ian, when it's like this, he'll put things back where they're meant to go. So it's so much easier to find things. I'm so excited about my fridge. So there you go. There's my fridge. I thought I'd quickly just bring you back into the playroom as well, because it's kind of interesting to see how these things continue. Obviously, you can tidy your house and it's tidy, but does it stay tidy? And the playroom is quite a big place that's going to get messed back up. And I'll show you it because, yes, there is some things now back on the floor. And these are the things that the kids were playing with this morning before school. So what tidying the room has given me is the ability to say to them, can you put everything away and it not be overwhelming for them? Because it's literally just the stuff they've got out that day. Obviously, if they have got a lot out, they're probably still going to moan about it, but I'm getting a lot less pushback on doing things. They're using this room to watch the telly as well, which they don't normally do because they can't sit comfortably, so that's why the beanbag is in here. So it's definitely working better. And another thing that's working really well is that this is like our front door, or one of our front doors, and this is one that we don't use, so we've got stuff in front of it. We've got like a little shoe rack and shoes and coat hooks and things, and we had these coat hooks, the command ones. I use these all over the place because I can put these up quite easily. I just go to the shop, I buy them, stick them on the wall. The problem was the kids' like rucksacks go on these hooks and they're too heavy and they just pull them straight off. And I said to Ian, finally, we're going to need to just get some hooks. So I went to B&Q Tuesday morning and I bought these hooks. And then Tuesday afternoon after school, Ian put them up. Not just Ian, I did this one. So Ian showed me how to do it. So he let me use this drill and everything. So I put up that one, and then Leah put this one up, and this one with Ian's help. So we straight away got a job done that we needed to get done. Like there was no buy these, wait for the weekend, do something else. Like it was just done in seconds. And we transferred some life skills to each other. So I can now comfortably use a drill, kind of, although apparently I'm still not very good at it. Ian says that I was too wonky. Leah was better. So now she can be the person who does this kind of stuff. But we've got hooks and they don't fall off the wall. It's a win. It's all a win. So Ian and I have been talking about what to do about the sets that are still in the bedroom. He was also mentioning that he'd quite like to put Rivendell in here because one, we need somewhere to put it, and two, it's a really pretty set to look at. So until we work out if there's a plan for it in the city, this would be a good place. But there's not really enough space. Ian reckons we could probably get it, if we were to get a wider cabinet here, we could probably get it on here with Hogwarts. I don't know if that would look nice or not. I suggested maybe we could get rid of one set of drawers because I have two, I don't need two, and just put a full-scale display cabinet in here. But Ian's not a fan of having sort of this build with something below it or above it. He thinks it would detract from it. You just kind of want it to stand alone. So I'm not sure. But anywho, I dusted it, spent 5 minutes dusting it, and it's far from perfect, but it is better. And I could probably cope with 5 minutes of dusting once a month or something just to keep it a bit more pristine. I don't think we're going to get a cupboard for it just yet. We'll think about it a bit more. But the problem is, it's an unwieldy set to dust. So inside these bits, there's just too much going on to get a little handheld vacuum into. And so that's a struggle to clean things. But we'll think about it some more. Let me know if you've got any top tips. Let me know also if you have Lego in your bedroom and how you display it, if so. If you want to see the rest of this series, I'll link up the playlist at the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.